What's up, everybody? Oh, okay. This is nice. On the actual camera, this gimbal software is janky as all get out. So I just got done playing some tunes at Folklife and got my $9 Temu sweatshirt. Not too popular in these parts, but it's America. There's free speech as far as I can tell. But I don't take hints very well either. Standing right here in front of the Gates Foundation, and somebody has courageously, artistically taken their time, effort, and energy to write hundreds of millions. And here I believe it says arrest Ball or Bill. None of us are safe, which is unfortunately you manifest your own destiny to some extent, choose your own adventure, right? But that being said, it's all come out in the wash now. If you looked at when I posted that poster art on the channel yesterday, I hadn't posted in like 4 or 5 years because of the covert harassment and just bullshit. But hundreds of millions murdered and maimed by the pedophile Gates over Epstein, both pedophiles, destroyed foundation. So by the Gates Epstein pedophile foundation. That's not hypothetical, that's not theoretical, that is actual factual federal evidence. EFTAs prove that. They go into great detail about it. Sayer G, the guy who did greenmed.info, he's like number 6 on Substack in health and wellness, and he said I posted it yesterday in the poster art clip, and I'm a shadow bandit. The shit was shadow banned as hell from the time from way back in the day. Secret bases didn't help any, but that here's the deal, y'all. This is like a what do you call it? Inside baseball thing. It's a open secret. Ain't nobody confused about what the fuck is going on anymore. I literally have a mix of, I call them my fan club. The truth is, some of them probably would rape and murder me if I hadn't opened my mouth 6 years ago and told the truth then, when the stakes were fucking, it made me, I threw my life away to try to warn others not to let allopathic medical professionals who all took the Hippocratic Oath and swore to do no harm, and let thy food be thy medicine and thy medicine be thy food, and all that jazz. So I saw that they were full of shit, and I know this from personal lived experience, not because is just some, this isn't a fucking pipe dream. I wish that was a fucking pipe dream. I wish it was the drugs. I wish it was some kind of dystopian fantasy, but no, what's actually factually going on has been documented extensively, and all you got to do is go check Sayer G's, I believe now he's number 6 on Substack in health and wellness. His article that I linked in yesterday's post, it was the first post I put up in a long time, and read it. I mean, this is federal evidence. It's not like some half-cocked, smoked-out conspiracy theory. I have pretty much lost hope a long time ago. When my mom's took the shot, like when I begged her not to, and begged her and was like, please, 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 I know I do drugs, and I know that like we don't agree about substance use, and I know I have a problematic relationship with more than one substance. That being said, don't get it twisted. Like, I'm telling you this for your own good. I'm telling you this because I care about you, and you're my mother, and I love you. And when she wouldn't take, like an hour to listen to any of what not I had to say. I knew she wouldn't trust me. I was trying to refer her to, get on the like insider knowledge tip, which would have I thank Jesus Christ that my mother is still alive today, because that's all I got left. My dad had just died, and yeah, he wasn't wearing a mask, and some fucking evil wench came up to him, and he's homeless, like a 70-year-old man that has been through hell and high water, and in Bisbee, Arizona, and some fucking rotten excuse for a human being, just somebody who's confused and doesn't know shit from Shinola. Came up to him when he was eating some chili that he had got at a soup kitchen, and he threw it on the bitch because she cursed him out for not wearing a mask. And he said 2 things to me I never thought I'd hear him say in my entire life, because my dad was a pretty narcissistic dude. The apple doesn't fall far from the tree, and incredibly arrogant, but being homeless had taught him a thing or two about a thing or two, and he had humbled himself and been humbled by life. And what he said to me was this. He said, "You were right." And I was like, "What? Excuse me, like fucking, what did you just say?" He said, "You were right." I was like, "About what?" He said, "It's about all of it. Like, the government is not your friend. There are incredibly powerful, influential people that do not have your best interest at heart. And eugenics is an ongoing, active actual factual agenda that goes on as we speak, and it's carried out by, oh shit, this was on a fucking, that was so lame. Well, whatever, I guess they're gonna have to deal with that. Yeah, this, like I said, Bluetooth is the easiest thing to hack. You figure that out when you keep telling the truth. But either that or I hit this with my thumb. They gaslight me all the fucking time. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. I don't even know if that like got any views. I was trying to format it. Like I'm working with shit equipment, and I'm honestly spending a good amount of my time just trying to digest and deal with the fucking absolute intense pain and emotional stress that comes from knowing that I was right about something I didn't want to be right about, and now it's been totally outlined so that anybody and everybody can see. I'm not even going to say the word aloud because it's already, it's, like I said, I'm a shadow bandit. It's shadow band as fuck in the first place. But check out, Sayer G's podcast, SAYER space JI. I mean, he got canceled early on and lost 2 million subs. I mean, and just kept going, and bless that guy's heart. He is truly a decent and kind human being, and he just made the most 100% regenerative, sustainable farm on Earth, as far as I can tell, and it's just one of them things. Now I'm wondering if I like accidentally hit that button with my thumb, but like I said, these motherfuckers gaslight me all the time. They'll send people up to, just distract me, waste my time, and back when I was selling dope, they made it implicitly clear to me in pretty direct ways without saying it, but that, if I kept fucking around, I would find out. I've just lost my will to live. I literally don't like to watch the world like go up in flames. I went to rehab 3 times in the past 5 years, and I don't have another in and out left in me. I might, like, maybe, God willing, be able to meet some people that have compassionate enough hearts and minds that they would give a shit enough about what I've been through and just break bread with me and help me, because I need some help doing a fucking like detox. The last detox I went to was ketamine and NAD plus, And that was the only way that to quit doing opiates. It's the fucking legit. Those guys, Clarity Clinic with a K in Las Vegas. If you're strung out or you're an alcoholic or you whatever and you have any desire to quit, go mess with them. I absolutely positively endorse the good doctor and his point man, Justin. They were nothing but good to me, and I OD'd on my way down there in the airport. I've just been going for fucking broke for the past number of years. The reason I wasn't posting content is I literally have been through hell and high water, and it took me a long time to even get to the point where I wasn't scared to do anything and take a chance, take a roll the dice on some social interaction. I mean, I can go into it later. There is some fucking I got some nightmare stories from Seattle. But I also had a lot of good times in the past few years. And I chose to turn my frown upside down. And all that being said, and all of that, those poor people's faces, like I can only imagine what they thought I was doing. But I don't really care anymore, because the truth is, apophenia is, I account for that. Like, trust me, I've connected dots that were not connected before. And I'm open to being wrong about the things that I'm wrong about. That being said, there's some things that I am not wrong about, was not wrong about, and still am not wrong about. And the fucking pot shots, or whatever the fuck they call those things. That is nanoparticulate technology being tested on humans, and I pray to whatever God above gods, God beyond gods, God beyond faces, God beyond names, God beyond words, that this ends some way other than in an absolute fucking shit show. But I take a walk around Seattle these days, and it already looks like an absolute shit show. We got the World Cup coming here, and if I didn't think it would, like, literally put my life in danger, I'd be sitting playing secret bases. I'd be writing new conspiratunes for y'all on a daily basis, and I want to. So, you know, if y'all if anybody's got some reasons for me to fucking give a shit enough to keep giving a shit, then, like, I would appreciate it. And I want to say one last thing, which is that whatever you want to call it, targeting, like, the misinformation / Decepticon bullshit, the GS word. I mean, that was what the first episode was about. That was me interviewing Baldini. That dude was a polymath and an autodidact. I have no vested interest. I'm not, like, This has done nothing but make me broke and disenfranchised and fucking incredibly, incredibly ostracized. But all I got is the truth, you know. That's all I got. And at this point, I think everybody knows what's what and is starting to get the feeling that you either like tell the truth or the truth is going to be told, because you fuck around and find out. I mean, that's just the way it is. I hope there's a row of guillotines in the Walmart parking lot for the people responsible for this bullshit. And I hope that we can remember there is no they, there's only we, because these motherfuckers were raised in trauma-based mind control cults. You and I already know that if you're watching this channel. I wish this was a bad acid trip. And props to whoever had the cojones to do this. You are the type of person that I would like to hang out with. Yeah. One last one for the road. The BMGF. And WTF, folks. That's it. Chalk it up to the game. You know? It's last call on Earth. Do whatever you want to do. Have a good time. Like, each one teach one. Don't be a dick. Don't be a dick no matter what. It's not worth it. I don't care what the fuck they threaten or pay you with. I don't care what the fuck they say is going to happen to you if you are a dick or aren't a dick. I'll tell you what, being a dick is not worth the paycheck. It's not worth the traumatic bullshit that you put your children through and others through. And it's not worth the karma, because you can say that whatever, this is tacit consent and they informed us. These motherfuckers didn't inform us of shit. Jack fucking shit. I got 9 shots per the state of California's recommendation when I was a week away from being 3 years old. On my 3rd birthday, I had to piss 20 times on the fucking airplane. My grandma was taking me up from San Jose to Half Moon Bay to Seattle, because my parents had just moved up here. And, just like anyone else, we didn't know any better, except my cousins did. My cousins, none of them ever were vaccinated. My uncle's a religious, fundamentalist, and so is his wife. They make the best pumpkin pie ever, and they're down as fuck. And they get sick less. They have less health problems, and they are more well-adjusted. And their biome is just better. They're safer, they're sounder, they're more mentally healthy than anybody on our side of the family. And it's just, it ain't no coincidence. This ain't no joke. It just is the way it is, folks. I'll post this. I'll try to post it. Who knows? Maybe one of these motherfuckers that, tries to scare my ass is gonna put me out of my misery on the way home. This, I've told him before, just do me just one in the dome. Fucking chalk it up to the game, guys. Because I've tried to manifest positivity out of a shit sandwich. And let me tell you what, a shit sandwich is a shit sandwich. That's just the way it is. It's a sandwich made of feces, and humanity has been encouraged to eat one. I'm drinking hydrogen water, I'm taking supplements, I'm doing what I can to not get fucked any harder than I'm already fucking myself by using substances and whatever. But I'm well beyond the point of even thinking or having any medical professionals think that it's a good idea for me to stop doing drugs. So I said all that to say, happy folk life. Seattle is still the only city in which you can have this dichotomy, and it's, for as many things as are wrong with this place, there's a lot of things right. And so I love you, Seattle. Thank you for tolerating me. And should you see this, then please join me in a little moment of solitude for all of those who are vaccine injured and fucking lost their lives already to these damn things. Allegedly, hypothetically, I don't know. That's just what some guy on YouTube said, right? I mean, I don't know. I'm not, first of all, the name of the channel is As Far As I Can Tell. Second of all, I am not a doctor, clearly. I might be a street pharmacist, but I actually got out of that game because it's a 24/7 job, and it's so demanding that and my heart's just too big for that. I don't make a good dope dealer anyways. I'm just trying to fuck around and find out, have a good time while there's still any good times to be had. So if I catch you in the mix, then feel free to come up and say hello. If you're a Decepticon or a fucking bullshitter or a liar or a lame, just know that homie don't play that shit. And I absolutely, positively have, can, and will use discernment to tell the fake from the real. I don't give a fuck how many years of covert ops or surveillance or whatever training you got. Bullshit is bullshit, and liars are liars, and real recognize real. So peace, love, unity, respect. Each one teach one. Don't do anything I wouldn't do on a bicycle. And as always, folks, that's my 2 cents. You can spend it however the heck you'd like.